Hello everyone, this is Ben over at ERP Connect, and in this video we're going to show you how to use our sales document search functionality in our history and statistics tool. So the first thing you're going to do in order to get to the sales document search is search for it. And of course you can favorite this for future use. I'm just going to come down here to the reports and analysis and go ahead and click on it. Now you're going to notice it loaded a few things upon the initial load. That's because I've got some saved views that we'll get into here in a second. Now the why behind sales document search. What we found is for our clients, it's difficult for them to know if something's in a posted state or an unposted state. Maybe it's archived, maybe it's working, maybe it's an order, maybe it's an invoice, right? There's a lot of different tables that this sales data can live in. What we've attempted to do here is take all of those tables, as you can see here, and search across all of them at the same time. So for today's demo, I'm just going to select everything, and that's how we're going to search on this. You'll also notice I have some filters down here. So if you want to more granularly look at your data, we'll use order number today as an example. You can do so. In the case I had done before, I was just looking for every sales document, basically, because I've got everything turned on here for customer 100 anytime they've purchased item 1017 from us. So I'm going to delete that out of here. I'm actually just going to load everything. Let's just do a narrow date range. Let's do 1/1/2024 to let's do 3/31/2024, and I'm just going to go ahead and click load records. Now what you'll notice is this updated down here. I'm going to show hide the filters just so we can see everything and you can see quickly some of the power behind the sales document search. So what you'll see now in a grid view is every order, invoice, shipment, posted invoice, archived order. Again, if I look at my filters, there's a handful of different documents, but that's what this customer has currently. And we're seeing that in a grid view. So you see the document type, the customer, the document number, which I can click into here. It'll just pop up the document that Business Central has working right now for that sales invoice. You can edit it right here if you'd like. As we come across, we've got some different date fields, external document, tracking, some different dimensions here that we can see. And then if I scroll over to the right and I click down on any of these, let's expand all of them. You can even see the line information for those documents. So a very powerful tool and kind of a one-stop shop to see all of this sales data in one consolidated view. Now, I know some people say, okay, well, let's look at for this order, SORD 01110. I use this search company data function, which is new within the last year or so. And that's totally fine, right? You can see some of this data here. You can see that sales order exists, lines, posted shipment, stuff like that. But it's not easy to use still, right? You still have to click into it to see the lines that you'd like. There's no visibility into the fields that we showed. You literally have to click in document by document, which again is one of the big things we see frustrations with, right? They don't know if it's a order, a posted shipment, an archived order. What they want to do is come in here, look at those filters, fill a few of those filters in, and then just say return everything in the system that results in those kind of data filters, right? Like I said, have a few different filters here for the header. We've got some dates, some dimensions, and then some lines, right? So if I wanted to further narrow this down for item 1017, I could absolutely do so. Let's load that up. And I can even say, just give me the lines, right? So maybe you just want to export this to Excel. I'm going to hide those headers again. This is every single time within that date range, so Q1 of 2024, that this customer has purchased item 1017 from us. You can see that over here. We can see the description, the locations. We got some posted shipments, some posted invoices, some archived orders, right? All that good stuff in one consolidated view. And again, if you wanted to see an open invoice you're working with or a posted invoice, I can simply go ahead and click on this. And we're going to jump into a posted invoice. So you'll notice we cannot update or change this. And then from here, you could do all of your normal functions. You could print it, you could email it, send it. You even see our invoice and statement delivery functions here. So you could send directly via email with our ISD tool. A lot of cool things here. And one of the first things that I mentioned when I came in here is that you can save views. So if you like this view, you can simply click save, call it Ben's demo view. And you can even save it as the default if this is what you want to pop open the first time you come into sales document search every time in the future. I'm just going to click OK there. And if you ever wanted to go ahead and get a view, you can come in here and just say, okay, give me that view for customer 100 every time they've bought item 1021. it's going to pre-fill your filters. Doesn't look like there's anything in that filter. Let's try a different one. Let's do 1017. There we go. I think this is what we started with. But again, kind of narrowing it down to quotes, orders, invoices, returns for that customer for item. Let's see if we had an item there. Item 1017. Yep. So that's the filter right here. So again, just an easy and quick way to search across all of your sales documents in Business Central. We've got some different filters. We've got some, toggles for headers and lines or both. We've got that tree view. Again, if you're looking at both the headers and the lines together to see both of that information, the headers there will be bold, and all of that rich search functionality is available all in one screen. Last thing here, of course, everyone's favorite, open in Excel. So if you're an Excel junkie, you can go ahead and export that out to Excel and build further pivots there. So we hope you liked the video here. Again, this is our sales document search, really enriching that functionality inside of Business Central. It's part of our history and statistics tool that you can find out on AppSource. If you liked this video, we really appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe so that we can keep making more of them from you. And we'll talk to everybody soon.